Hello, Marlon Sanders here. I want to talk about the big mistake I made in creating my very first info products, and a mistake that's easy for you to avoid and can save you maybe 3 or 6 months of wasted time and energy. So if you're with me, let's just dig right into it. My name is Marlon Sanders. If you don't know me, you can find me over at marlonsanders.com. Subscribe to my channel, hit the bell notification, all of that. But here's the thing. When I got started in this business, granted it was a few years back, I'm just saying it was a few years back, but when I got started, I had this idea for this info product. I spent 6 months laying it out, recording it. Now, I had a job. I was traveling, speaking about copywriting around the world, and so I only had really 1 day a week that I could record. So I'd come home and from flying, because I'd fly out every Thursday, and I'd come home, recover from jet lag, and run errands. I'd really have a day to mess around and record. So I spent like 6 months recording this product. And I had it priced at $500, and it sold a few copies, but really didn't sell very well. Then after that, I created 1 or 2 more products. I struggled with those, and then I got smart. I was like, I'll tell you what I'm going to do. I'm going to find out first if the product is going to sell before I spend much time creating. And I'm going to create what they call the fancy word today, the minimum viable product. Back then, there was no minimum viable product. I just knew I needed to create the thing fast, test market it, find out if people will buy it, and then if they'll buy it, you can always go back, fix it up, create it, make it better, put flowers and ribbons on it, whatever, right? So I did that with the next product, and it sold. And it sold pretty well. And so over time, I kept enhancing and improving that product and sold it for many years. And so this is my big takeaway for you and big lesson today is if you're starting out as a beginner, or you're not a beginner in business, but as far as info products, you're starting out, you're a beginner. My advice to you is to follow the theory of minimum viable product, meaning you don't want to put, I'm not saying put out junk. I'm not saying put out crap. What I'm saying is put out a minimum viable product. Notice I said viable, not minimum unviable product. Minimum viable product, meaning it delivers on the promise that you're making for it. It just doesn't have bells and whistles. It's not fancy, and you create it as quickly as you can. Put that bad boy out there, you find out if it sells or not. You get starter traffic to it. That can come from YouTube, or it can come from a mailing list you built up. It can come from a friend or two with a list that doesn't mind sending it to their email list. Starter traffic is really a whole nother topic. But you put it out there and you test it. Either it sells, it's mediocre, or it doesn't sell at all. If it's mediocre, you can improve on the sales process for it. If it sells well, you improve the product. Roll it out. Improve the marketing. Improve the product. You can roll it out at that point. If it doesn't sell at all, you probably go on to your next product idea. And so that's the minimum viable product method or theory. It'll save you an enormous amount of time, money, and energy creating info products that at the end of the day you find out, hey, everything was great about this product. I produced it perfectly. It's incredible. Everything about it is awesome, other than the fact people don't want to buy it. Other than that, it's fantastic, right? And I've done consultations with people that were in this boat. They spent an enormous amount of time, money, and energy on really fancy, incredible product that no one wanted to buy. And it's a little late to find that out after you put all that time, all that money, all that energy into it. So my goal today is simply to save you that. There's different ways you can do a minimum viable product. You can use something like, I think Tutor LMS for free. LearnPress is cheap. You use any page builder that you want. Some page builders have a membership area built into them. There's a lot of different membership softwares you can use. My just recommendation is don't get fancy with it. Just keep it as basic as you can. Like, I think Member Vault has a free plan that's plenty good to launch your product with. It is plenty good for protecting it, for even selling it. They got a little shopping cart in there. It's plenty good. It's plenty good. Put the product out there. Find out if it'll sell. Then if it sells, you can get a better membership program. You can fix up the product. You can do all that kind of stuff. All right, my name is Marlon Sanders. You can find me over at marlonsanders.com. Hope this video today is useful. Hit me up in comments if it is, and have a great day.